To battle, Packmates, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I am Commodore Tirak of the new heavy cruiser Pouncer, as we try to recover the autosave, and things, I don't think quite saved properly. So the autosave did pick up. We did manage to capture the planet at 8-3, which was something we did pick up last time. However, it does look like the Merak Star League station at 9-3 didn't get taken. So we're set back a little bit, but not a huge ways. So we're going to kick things off, get things underway, and try and cause some havoc. But before we do that, we're going to stop right back home just for a little bit, pop into the shipyard, and we're going to look for that advanced version of the STL. Okay, so it is 4302. We're going to do that trick. We're going to risk it. We're going to try it. So, buy the super cheap frigate, go to supply, trade in the Pouncer, shipyard, scroll down before it resets, buy the STLF, go back to supply, trade in the Impaler. And that leaves us with the Dreadnought Whitefire. Excellent. Okay. So I didn't want to, well, I wanted this ship back. I like this ship quite a bit. It is a hilarious, fun amount of fun. There's really no better way to put that. It is just so enjoyable to be able to use because of all the firepower that it brings to the table, mainly because of that gigantic Mauler beam. So I figured, hey, what the heck, we did get a little bit our butts handed to us in a single mission, but we are smarter and wiser, we are a more intelligent cub, and we shall go right back out and try and cause some damage with it. So, yeah, we are back into a Dreadnought, and a Dreadnought much more fitting of the rank of Commodore. What sort of Commodore would be flying around in a new heavy cruiser the size of a frigate? So at the red alert, increase that speed. Enjoy. I think we're actually pretty much... I think this is... Oh yeah, this is just a pseudo-fighter upgrade. We are squaring off against a Merak Dreadnought and a random heavy cruiser. So, problems abound. Hopefully you're not a particularly modern heavy cruiser. We did, after all, just buy the... What? Why? What did we do? This is a BBV. This is a battleship carrier. This is the largest, nastiest, and most powerful, well, second most powerful carrier in the Merak arsenal. And I am really tempted to flee. We only just got this ship. A third, like, okay, so this is a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, and a dreadnought. Well, a battleship. This is a heavy battle cruiser, and this is some sort of light cruiser. This is not a three-way fight. This is just us versus them. Kick it into gear, folks. We are gone. I just got it. It still has that new dreadnought smell. No, thank you. So, unfortunately, that's going to be a little bit of a disappointing beginning to the episode, to basically show up and turn tail and flee. Fly, you fools. But yeah, we're not getting involved in this fight. This would have been a pointless fight to try and fight because, well, we're outgunned considerably. And can we go any faster than this? No. We are slightly pulling away from him. He is slightly gaining on us. So, we're just going to keep on running. How far away until the edge of the map? Oh, it's right nearby. So, toodles and goodbye. Yeah, we're not doing that. We have learned to be wiser than before. Never again shall we be so foolish to think that we can take on two dreadnoughts basically on our own, even if we did technically have Klingon help in that one. We're not going to get annoyed about the Klingons not helping. We're going to understand that this is our war. But yeah, that would have been suicide. We're not about to commit suicide, so let's pop back here and, well, basically just continue to siege things. That's a base assault. We're not doing that. We just got this dreadnought. Why does the game want to kill us? It's like we just purchased this thing. It's a nice dreadnought. We even sprung a little bit more for the aluminum wheels. Nothing currently on scopes, no friendlies either, so let's come in here, make sure that we're keeping up with housekeeping duties, which include preparing wild weasels, because the enemy will fight us, which unfortunately limits us to a speed of about 8. Fortunately, however, our Mauler does begin at maximum power. Let's actually prep up our hardpoints, because we haven't done that yet. So, of course, on 1, we have our disruptors. On 2, we have all the lovely phasers that we come equipped with. Just a little bit. There we go. And on 3, we will have our expanding sphere generators. And, of course, on the number 4, we have the Mauler. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Looks like the enemy vessel has just finally showed up on view screens. It is a heavy cruiser. According to the fleet screen, it is a BRH. It is the solid something. The solid snake, quite obviously. So we will set up the forward shields because we have no idea what solid snake has for us. He shall bring out his cardboard beam defenses, and we shall have no way to stop it. Increase time. We go slow, and he's far away. It is equipped with 4 missile launchers and 2 photon torpedoes, so it's a pretty Federation heavy cruiser, actually. Granted, it's a fairly light heavy cruiser, actually. So, yeah, just 4 missile launchers and 2 photon torpedoes. That's pretty pathetic, actually, when you think about the Kirov class. Is the Kirov class? I believe it's the Kirov class. The Kirov class battle cruiser that the Federation gets, that has 4 missile launchers and, like, either 4 or 6 photon torpedoes. I think it's 4. Pretty sure it's 4 photon torpedoes. It was a really good ship to us. And then later on we got the plasma torpedo variant. So, select the Mauler. We are now closing with the enemy. We're still at a range of 13, so the Mauler is doing only about half damage. So once we get within a range of 10, it now does full damage. And once we get to a range of, I think it's 5.99, it will do double damage. So, closing to 6, there it is. That's the conversion. Fire all weapons. Disruptors through that gap. And expanding sphere generators set to minimum values. And maximum expansion. Well, actually, no, minimum expansion. Fire through the hole. There we go. And that's how you handle the enemy. You basically hit them with enough heavy weapons to make even a station go, ow, what was that? Okay, a medium-sized station. Large station probably wouldn't even care. But still, 96 damage from that Mauler is a lovely amount of damage to dish. 226 prestige. Yeah, to be fair, that's not exactly the most impressive mission that we've ever gone on. We've done more scary things before, like taking out multiple dreadnoughts with a single one. Not quite in the cards for a Lyran vessel. Red alert, increase speed. Housekeeping, please. Thank you. Right there is our power value. Right, am I correct on that? I am, yes. We're going to say that's fine. And we are squaring off against a single frigate. Okay. Hi, frigate, come to me. Apparently he's doing the zigzaggy thing, which is cute, I guess. It does make a certain amount of sense. Would you want to get into close range combat with me? Just ask yourself, we have a Mauler battleship. Do you want to get into close combat with that? Something tells me no. Yeah, there's no enemies. Select the Mauler, prepare for destruction. So he's going to come around, start playing away. We're not even going to reinforce the shields. We are that confident. Slow down the speed of time to something a little bit more believable. Line him up properly. Wait for it to switch over. We're within range. Fire the Mauler. Just tore him apart. That is the thing I love about this vessel. That is the one thing that makes this ship so worthwhile. It's a dreadnought. It's not particularly well armed for a dreadnought, but that Mauler. Oh yeah, this was a scout mission. Whoops. Did neutralize the tile, so I'm not too broken up about that. Let's pop back onto it. Give me a mission. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Why? Why you do this game? To battle stations, increase speed up to about here-ish. Also prep the Wild Weasel. We have no idea what we're facing, however I think I can see it. It's a frigate! Please tell me that's all it is. And a heavy cruiser. Okay, so I can knock you out in one shot. I probably can't knock you out in one shot. Are you Marak? You are an NEC. New escort cruiser? I think you have lots of drones. You're a Marak ship. Of course you have lots of drones. So we'll steadily trundle our way up to speed, get that forward shield to the reinforcement. Not that it's going to last once the anomaly kicks in. And Mauler select. Increase that speed of time. We do have the ability... Ooh. And a light cruiser. So a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, and a frigate. We can kill the frigate in one shot. This is... We know this. This is reality. The heavy cruiser is going to take a lot more work. Anomaly has just killed our engines. It did not affect our battery. That's what I was watching for. And we are apparently right by the anomaly. So incoming missiles from long range. Stand by and wait for this to shut off. Come back to me, weapons firepower. The engines are back online. Increase speed. Repair work. I need this patched. Transfer additional power. Oh no. No, 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 no. Crap. Why? Drop the shield. Reduce speed. Start pouring power into that Mauler. I need the energy, because basically my whole plan basically hinged on killing him in one shot. We are going to take a little bit of light phaser damage. That is no doubt a scatter pack. Hi. Weasel. Slow down. We actually were able to deploy the Weasel and continue to travel, which is actually a problem. Mauler, I need more power out of you. Wait for those missiles to go in for the Weasel. Ooh, I was expecting a crash stop. It didn't happen. Wait for it. Wait for it. He's outside the Mauler arc. Phasers. All phasers select. Actually, watch that. Okay, so phasers and disruptors. Check to see if the Mauler can't hit him. He can't. All phasers, all disruptors. Didn't work. Activate the expanding sphere generators. This will kill him. And target you. Mauler active. It's at full power. So we will have a pretty decent shot on this. Increase speed. Bring the shields back up to reinforcement values. I'm hoping if we can get a good shot in with the Mauler. I just need to get a little bit closer. Come on. 5 more points if close. 50,000 kilometers according to the in-game scale. If I can get just a little bit closer to you, I can deal... It won't be a death blow, but it'll be one heck of a hit. So on a little bit. There it is. Knocked out its forward shield. Disruptors fire through the gap. Phasers, you gotta stand by for point defense. Phasers took it and engage with the rest of the phasers. Our expanding sphere generator is charged, but still cooling down. We are distance 2. If we can kick this on just in time. Come on. Don't let him get away. Distance 1. Oh, did I activate on distance 1? Okay, that worked out great. Defensive tractor beams 2, please. Phaser select. Nothing to grab right now. Disruptors are... Oh, we're stuck. Crap! We didn't prep a second one. Our phasers have recharged. Our capacitor is basically offline. Pull off to port side. We have no additional weasels. I was not quite expecting to need them, if I'm 100% honest. He is able to get a couple of shots down the neck of our ship with his light phasers, and he is going to have even more missiles. So, I need phaser capacitor... I'm an idiot. Launch the shuttles! Now! So, we have deployed our... We've deployed the vessel that we totally forgot about. Lots of incoming fire. These guys are set to defend us, and they are apparently no better than the... Oh, crap. So, ow, that hurt badly. Our point... Looks like our tractor beam got shocked offline, and we took some really nasty hits. So, let's go over here. Let's keep on top of the repair work. So, I need you fixed. I need you fixed. And we've got incoming missile fire on one of our pseudo-fighters. Can we pick it off with one of the... Yep, our point defense systems are doing the job. 3, kick it on. Let's hit everybody. So the ESG is coming back online. It's set to a range of 1. That should hit everybody. It focused pretty much all the firepower there. And we don't have a Mauler shot. Unfortunately, we're just eating up too much energy in other things. Let's increase speed and pull around to port side. Oh, it's the shield, because we're reinforcing the shield. Cut the shield reinforcement. I want some power over into the Mauler. Our engines are back offline with a hole facing towards the enemy. Mauler, do you have a shot on anything? You really don't. Disruptors? No. Phasers? Not much. Let's get in here, prep that. Repair work. I need a shuttle bay back. Yeah, because that's going to hurt. Oh, that's going to be all kinds of hurt. Fortunately, the phaser capacitor had some energy in it, so we were able to block some of it. Mauler, how much energy you got? None. It's cycled and ready to go, it just doesn't have any power into it. This shuttle bay is going to take forever to fix. Ugh. Expanding sphere generator, you're at half charge on that capacitor. This would hurt the Warclaw, let's do it. Engines are back. Mauler is a charging. Target you, all phasers. Nothing on the phasers. Target you, disruptors, still charging. Mauler is still everything we've got is still charging. Oh, this anomaly mission is so incredibly frustrating. More power to the engines. Fire the Mauler. It was a short range shot, but it wasn't a very powered shot. We still haven't taken them out. We're going to keep the phasers in perfect reserve. We really can't afford not to be using the phasers for that. So the Mauler is charging up. We got battery power 6. Let's begin a starboard hand turn. Try and keep him on. We've got a decoy ready to go. Fire the Mauler as soon as you bear. So our point defense system able to take on the enemy. We're not going to have a shot with the Mauler. Well, the Mauler's just going to be more and more charged. Or we've got a shot on you. So Mauler select. It's green. There we go. We lost one of our pseudo fighters. That's fine. It's not great, but it's acceptable. So that managed to take out a huge chunk out of him. He has no more missiles left. He only had A-type racks, so they don't have the largest radius to be able to operate in. Let's keep the repairs coming. Let's not fall behind on that. As soon as we have the shuttle bay, we have quite a bit of defense, although it does look like he's out of ammunition. And if that's the case, he's in trouble. Let's pull our other fighter back as soon as our engines are offline. Mauler, if you've got a shot, take the shot. Battery, do not discharge. I can't tell you not to discharge. So let's just see if I can't get this shot out before all hell breaks loose. Oh, we've got power back. Come on. A little bit more. Turn a little bit more and we have that shot. The Mauler's arc is absolutely tiny. It will only hit a very, very narrow angle in front of the ship, so we've got to pull around just a little bit. Disruptors, engage, put some more hurt onto him. Come on, give me that Mauler angle. Mauler select, charge 28. There we go. Whew. Oh, we're not done. Let's pull our fighter back. Return to base. Well, that was an interesting one. Taking out that heavy cruiser was the crux of the battle. Also, you know, outlasting their missiles. Although we did take quite a few missile shots. We were using our expanding sphere generator in a very aggressive manner. So that ended up being important. We are within a range of 10, but not within the range of 5 point... So this is clearly not updated yet. We're going to have to wait on that. And engines are offline. Continue the turn. If I can fire the Mauler, I am going to fire this Mauler. Because it's telling me it's going to deal double damage. I don't really believe it, but that's what it says. Or maybe I just had to cycle the battery to make sure that it wasn't draining from other things. Come on, pull around so that I can hit you with a Mauler. Because according to this, it's going to hit double damage. And he's now passed outside of a range of 10, which apparently is only going to do normal damage? This is weird. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this Mauler. Mauler's got a shot. We're going to take it. We hit him. Disruptors are uncharged. So now we just got to sit here and wait. He has no more missile power. He does have disruptors, though, so that is kind of important to keep track of. I want our phasers back. I want you to keep patching the actual ship, and then next on the agenda will be the expanding sphere generator that we're currently missing. Really, though, if you could get that forward shield back, that'd be mostly appreciated. Our engines are back online. Increase speed. So let's get the Mauler back to charge. So we will come in on you now. And hopefully we can get close enough to be able to fire that Mauler at full power. Probably not at full power, but maybe we'll be able to hit it at full range. So once we hit a range of 10, then, yep, the Mauler's at comparable power. Our engines are back offline. Fire the Mauler. So yeah, steadily we're going to basically nudge him to death. Keep patching that engine. We are patching the expanding sphere generator now, so that is fun. The Mauler is charging. Again, we're going to wait until the engines go offline, in which case we will then, you know, or we'll wait until we get the Mauler to Mauler range. So come on, a little bit close. There we go. Fire the weapons, fire the phasers. There we go. That fight took way longer than it needed to. But I suppose we can all blame our wonderful friend, that gosh darn nebula. I really hate that nebula. It is such a frustrating thing. Because it's like, oh, your ship is offline now. Thank you. Although we do... Whoa! 778 prestige. Thank you! I did not realize that was an option. We did also take the tile. That's great. We're unfortunately can't repair on our own tile. 190 damage was taken. 196. Plus a whole bunch of repair parts were used. So let's get all of them back. A bunch of Marines died because the ship was being banged around all the place. We did lose one of our pseudo-fighters. However, we're going to go up to the most expensive pseudo-fighter because I assume that is the best. Maybe the LP is. I'm going to have one of each. So we'll do that. And we'll do that. Because I don't know which one's the good one yet. We're trying to figure that out. Neither of those are good missions. Although I do think that we are just about out of time, so if we can find a really quick, easy patrol to get on, that would be perfect. Preferably, you know, a mission where we basically have to fight a single frigate, and we have a mauler. Because maulers. Red alert, increased speed. We are escorted today by the Ferocious, as well as the Raker. Excellent names for excellent ships. Perfect escorts for us. We will prep the Wild Weasel, because these things are important. And the enemy is not yet in range. We'll increase the speed of time. We'll go in here, make sure that we got the forward shield to the reinforcement. And we'll come in here and cycle that so that we're not draining the Mauler battery. And we are fighting a Dreadnought. Ouch, painful, scary. Although at this time it does appear to only be a single Dreadnought. So we'll set the expanding sphere generator to minimum radius. We've prepped our first shuttle. We will prep another one because we did find out in the last mission it was very, very bad when we couldn't do that. So yeah, he's at a range of 53 by now. If his backup hasn't shown up, it's not showing up. So it's us against him, a DNRM. So this is a MERV-equipped Dreadnought, which is a pretty good ship. Although it does look like the Raker has already managed to knock out his shielding on one side. The Ferocious is a Mauler, which is quite cool, because it means that, yeah, quite a powerful little ship. Slow down the speed of time, select a Mauler, too long range to try and capitalize on that, although our Mauler will basically detonate one of his shields. So we'll wait until we get to absolute crush you range, which if he turns that way, I am going to open him up. Yes, perfect, 94 damage. And so that was basically no shields there. So all weapons fired. And the expanding sphere generator didn't kick on in time. So we did lose our forward shield, which was not great, but we did deal quite a bit of damage. And as we know, the MERV launcher is one of the first things to break on a Marak ship. We're not sure why, we just know that to be a fact. Let's slow down, make sure that we have some reinforcement for that Mauler. So cut off the shield buff, we don't need it. At this point he's mostly crippled. Although we probably should keep an eye on incoming salvos of missiles. We will wait until he fires his next salvo before we engage with our phasers. At this time we'll also be charging the Mauler. And now it should really start taking off in charge. We'll pull up just a little bit on him so that we're getting towards that shield that we want weakened. That's what we were waiting for. All weapons select. Point defense systems. 3, 4. So just in case we need it, we have the point defenses. So Mauler, what set are you at? 15 of 48. So we will continue our turn just to sort of track along with him and basically absorb these incoming missiles. Disruptors, do you have an angle on him? Not quite yet. Oh, expanding sphere generator. Let's do that. Generators are on, and this ought to kill him. Yep, that did it. The Dreadnought not able to take in a sphere suddenly generating through the center of his vessel. Split him in half. Only had to use one Mauler shot. Probably could have ended that a bit sooner if we had fired all our phasers, but it's better safe than sorry. 172 prestige and the tile taken. That will also be the end of the episode. So let's pop back on in to the shipyard here. And we're good with that. We need to buy two more of these. And we're good with those. So yeah, managed to make up the ground that we lost when the game crashed. And now placing pressure on 9-2, a Marak defense station, which is now really being pressured. Anyway, I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.